Oh, hi, it's me, Zack Peter, pop culture junkie, reality TV insider, published author, and host of the No Filter with Zack Peter podcast. Here I'll bring you all the latest news on the Real Housewives, deep dives into celebrity legal scandals, and unfiltered combos with your favorite stars. I've got you covered, and yes, I always keep receipts. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest tea. Now, let's dive in. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Hello. So let's clarify Erika and these goddamn earrings, okay? Who stole Erika's goddamn earrings? So I just have to say, I love when I'm right. And boy, am I right once again. And I love it. So we were all wondering how Erika's earrings went from that $1.3, $1.4 million estimate to now being listed at only $250,000. So let me explain, because I did my due diligence and I got some concrete answers for you because I love you and I like to fact check, right? So last week, attorney Ronald Richards on his self-verified Twitter account posted a tweet that he later promoted, aka paid to feature, about Erika Jayne's earrings, right? Ronald Richards, we also know, was originally hired by the bankruptcy trustee as special counsel to dig into Erika. It appears that there wasn't much that came from that investigation because there was no real further action taken against Erika since his departure from the bankruptcy trustee. He seemingly was let go. Anyway, he claims that she turned over a different pair of earrings, leading people to assume that it was the wrong earrings, that she was trying to pull a fast one on the trustee. First of all, the trustee's not that stupid. Basically alluding to, or people were able to draw this conclusion that Erika turned in a pair of earrings that was worth much less than the pair of earrings Tom actually gave her, right? And Ron Richards very vaguely showed documents of the original GIA reports from the original pair of earrings from 2004, and then compared them with the more recent 2022 GIA report of the earrings that were turned over by Erika more recently. He pointed out the discrepancies in the dimensions of the earrings and then coupled that with the current auction listing price of the earrings, which is set at $250,000 to $350,000. So the original set from 2004, however, was stolen in a home invasion in 2006. Now, I know other people have theories that maybe that was insurance fraud. As far as I'm aware, and as far as Tom Girardi and Erika Jayne have admitted themselves, there was no insurance on the earrings. I do find that a bit strange. So it wasn't, and that's why he had to purchase a replacement pair of earrings. And that replacement pair was purchased in 2007. Which was the year after the home invasion in 2006. So we purchased a second pair of earrings that are almost identical, almost exact replicas, but definitely not exact, right? It's a replica pair, so they're not going to be exact. The original pair from 2004, he paid $800,000. Then in 2007, he wrote another check to the same jeweler for a similar pair, a replica pair, for $750,000, right? That money, we later found out, was pulled from a client trust account, which is why Erika had to now turn those earrings over, because Tom Girardi was never authorized to use that $750,000 to buy earrings. That was his client's money, and it was in their trust account, and that money should have never been signed out of the trust account and should have never gone to pay for any earrings that belong to anybody other than those clients, right? With their permission, with their written consent and permission. So Erika on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills said the earrings are now valued at, I believe it was $1.3 million. However, the auction house John Moran is currently in possession of the earrings, and they've listed the earrings for people to begin bidding at $250,000, which further fueled Ronald Richards' very vague and speculative theory that Erika turned over a different pair of earrings. So indeed, she did turn over a different pair of earrings because it was the replacement pair of earrings from 2007 and not the original pair that was stolen in 2006, right? Original pair, replacement pair, $800,000, $750,000, two completely different pairs of earrings. Replicas, a replica pair of earrings. But yeah, technically, when you measure the GIA reports and you look at the dimensions, they're going to be slightly different, right? I highly doubt Erika just happened to have, a slightly different pair of diamond earrings that are a diamond princess cut and very similar to the original ones from 2004, that she just had, two different pairs of earrings hanging around and she's secretly holding on to the original pair somewhere. Like, that theory even sounds a little, conspiracy theory. Anyway, I reached out to John Moran, the auction house, and I asked them to clarify the auction listing price. Remember, an auction, they list an item at a starting price, not a final price. So this is what we're starting at. So people will come in and they'll bid, and the bids will go up and up and up and up and up. And then eventually we'll have a final sale price, right? So a rep from John Moran kindly got back to me with the GIA reports, with a press release, and with some photos of the actual earrings. It's interesting. It's a very pretty, diamond princess cut. It even has Girardi engraved into both of the earrings, which is interesting. So whoever does end up getting them, I'm curious if they will keep the Girardi, engraved in there, or maybe they'll have that removed. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I wouldn't want somebody else's earrings, especially when it has like their name on it. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Whatever. I guess it's, it's the hipster thrift shopping, right? But just like high class. So anyway, the rep explained to me, she explained that the $250,000 to $350,000 estimate is the market value of the earrings, which is what they use in an auction, okay? Which is what I guessed when I originally reported on this earlier this week. Remember, market value, which is at cost pricing, market value is very different from retail value. It's a very different price tag from retail pricing. Market value is just the value of the diamond itself, the value of the earring itself. Retail pricing, totally different ballpark, right? The earrings were always worth much less at market value because there's always going to be a markup when you list something at retail value. It's exactly this was the theory I came up with earlier in the week, and some people were like, that's not true. They're going to go for the highest retail value. And I'm like, okay, Barbara, calm down. Let me actually fact check this for you because, I don't want you to have an aneurysm. So anyway, the $750,000 original price tag that Tom Girardi paid, I asked them about that, and this is their direct statement to me. They said that number has no real bearing on the value of the earrings because retail value can be anything a store wants to charge. It's common for retailers to add about a 50% markup of the market price, which is exactly what I concluded when I spoke to the jeweler here in LA the other day, and he explained all of this to me then. But then there were the skeptics. And listen, people said that they would never list a pair of diamonds that were not at full retail price. But here we go, guys. I confirmed it with the auctioneer themselves. The auctioneers themselves. I confirmed it with the people that are currently in possession of the earrings. And it does make sense because it's retail value could mean anything. And I tried to say a retailer here in downtown LA versus, Cartier or versus Tiffany's or whatever jeweler, pick a jeweler, right? Wherever, even, fucking Walmart. If you want to pick Walmart and consider them a jeweler, wherever the earrings are, it's going to be a different price tag, right? It's like steak, steak at a restaurant. I'm pretty sure a lot of people get steak from the same, or whatever. Example, a steak at, a high-end steakhouse versus a steak at a lower-end steakhouse. Let's just say IHOP or something. I don't even know if IHOP has real fake meat. The whole point is a steak is going to cost differently depending on the restaurant you go to, right? Because the retailer, the restaurant, is then the one that gets to set that price. So the earrings are not worth $1.3 million. The earrings are not worth $1.4 million. The earrings are not even worth $750,000, which is what Tom paid. The earrings are worth $250,000. And this is all according to the auction house John Moran and their gemologist Molly Burns Keith, okay? Period. Dot. So please tell Ronald Richards to stop fanning the flames of speculation and vague insinuation, because if I could figure all of this out, and I'm not an attorney, nor am I a gemologist, I'm just somebody that knows how to write an email and pick up a phone and say, hey, gemologist, can I talk to you and ask you a couple of questions? Hey, auctioneer house, can I talk to you and ask you a couple of questions? Oh, yes, that actually makes sense. Thank you so much. Thank you for verifying that for me. It's not that fucking hard. Sorry. I just, I get a little irked sometimes because I get dragged when I happen to actually fact check my stuff, you guys. And when I'm not fact checking stuff, I'm very clear. This is my own theory. This is my own opinion. This is my own speculation. There you go. Answer. You asked a question. I gave you an answer. So for more deep dives into the Girardis, I recommend checking out our deep dive archive on YouTube, youtube.com/justplainzack. There are also other deep dives into the Chrisleys and their recent arrest, recent sentencing and their whole, a bank fraud, tax evasion scandal. There's also the Jen Shah stuff. She has her court case coming up, her sentencing coming up in January 6th. So stay tuned. I will continue to cover more.